Hey guys, Matthew here. I ran a little bit of an experiment today. We're going to be doing another one tomorrow. So today, what we decided to do, or what I decided to do, anyways, is to run 100 burial chamber maps. Um, how I did it was all can go except any map that had under 50%, or sorry, 60% quantity I viled. The total maps invested was 110 maps after taking out the elemental reflect maps, which I will run with the sextant mod, so it's not like they're lost. And I think I bricked 6 of them into relic chambers. So it was something like 110 maps total invested to run 100 of them. Then it was 100 alchemy, or well, 110 alchemies ish, and then another I believe was 40 sorry, was 53 vowels. 53 vowel orbs was the investment, so 53 of those 110 maps had under 60% quantity, so I ended up valuing them. Once vowed, I didn't look at anything, I just ran them. Even if they had lower quantity or whatever, it was just I just ran them. So it took about 4 hours. I just compiled all the data, turned everything into fusings, and did all that good stuff. Put in the drops, did the calculations, and we're going to go through it real quick. So as I said today, I did 100, and that was all can go basically with vowels. Tomorrow we're going to be doing another 100, but tomorrow will be with white sextants. Sextants being 2 chaos each right now for white sextants. We're looking at perhaps maybe for 100 maps is going to be about 30 sextants. Wait, sorry, 40 sextants. So an extra 80 chaos invested for 100 maps. So we'll see if the returns are actually worth it or not. So in terms of temple, I took out everything I got from the temple. So basically these are just from burial chambers. What I got from the temples was taken out during the temples. Basically I just empty my tab and start with my actual other currency tab and whatnot and empty it in my other tabs. So I did not use the mapping test tab for anything that was temple related, except for incursions. Incursions counted in it because they was part of the burial chambers maps. So now we're going to go over the results. So let's see, 53 vowels was the investment at first, so 53 chaos because they're about 1 chaos each right now. They went up a lot. 100 alchemy orbs. I didn't count the extra 10 for the maps that I bricked and whatnot because it simply really didn't make sense since these maps aren't lost. I'm still going to be running them except the relic chambers ones, but anyways, they're not really part of the price. Otherwise, it would be 110 vowels, which is maybe something like an extra 2 chaos, so 42 chaos. Maps, took 110 maps, 100 because we ran 100, and that is totally free. Then we rolled 1 elemental reflect map in all of these that was actually unidentified, which I ended up dying to, so that was the only death for the map. The returns. In terms of essences, we got 16 chaos, mostly because we got a 3. Where are they? What the hell? Whoa, what just happened there? Sorry. Essences. We got 3 screaming essences of contempt, which were like 2 chaos each, I believe. So in the end, it ended up being, yeah, 2 chaos. It says 1 chaos, but that's just price fixers. In reality, they're 2 chaos each. So it was 16 chaos for the essences. Then we got 4 midnight, so 8 chaos there. Ton of dusk. I don't remember. I basically went with the macro prices for mostly everything. So 4 chaos worth of dusk, 8 chaos worth of noons, 12 chaos worth of dawn. We just got a ton of them, so they're worth not much, but we got a ton of them. Rings, 14 chaos. How I went about that is 7 chaos, or sorry, 2 chaos per ring. We got 7 unique rings in these 100 maps for a total of 14 chaos because they're worth about 2 chaos each with the lore weave recipe. Comes out to about 2 chaos each, maybe even more, maybe 3 chaos, but I just counted 2. 2 divine vessels at 2 chaos each for a total of 4 chaos. So that was our regular drops. Map returns was 179 maps. Considering I sell my maps 1 val each for my extra map, we're looking at 79 vals, which is another 79 chaos, but I did not count that in because that is pretty volatile if you're going to sell or not your maps. is always kind of a toss up. And now with the price of vowels going up like super high, super fast, because I think someone just emptied the market or something. Uh, I don't think anybody's going to be willing to pay basically 1 chaos per tier 3 map anymore. So even if I sold them 2 for 1 Val basically, it's an extra like 35 chaos or almost 40 chaos actually profit on top of the 100 map returns which I invested initially. Volatile drops, those are drops basically that dropped but that I don't expect to get every single time. I got a Poet's Pen, I put 50C, but that's actually 45. Sorry. 45C, but it is a perfect attack speed roll on it, which is kind of nice. We got an Arachnod South, 2 chaos, some Dead Reckoning. These I put for 1 chaos, but they could sell for 2, so I just put 2. Goldworm I put for 4 chaos. Yeah, there you go. Because it's a really, really good roll. We're actually going to sell it. Might as well. It's a 38 out of 40, so it's a good roll. Evasions, whatever. See if he buys it. Looks like it. So, 4 chaos for the gold orb. Okay. If you go by the macro, they're 2 chaos each. I guess he just found another one or whatever. I don't really care. If you go by the macro, it says they're like 2 chaos each or something. But in reality, if you get a really high elemental resistance roll, they go up to 3 or maybe 4. I put this one up for 4. It might just sell for 3. It's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things. I got a Brightbeak for 2 chaos. It's not there anymore because I vowed it and bricked it. So I just sold it. A Dust from Dust Duel, 1C. A Dead Reckoning, Combat Focus, 1C, 1C, whatever. Star Conja, 5C. This isn't the Star Conja I got. This is Star Conja I already had. The other one which I got, I'm actually going to enchant myself. And I'll show you that later why. So I just put up someone that I already had. I sold Star Conjas for like 8 chaos yesterday. So I don't know why the macro says they're 5 chaos right now. If they're going down or what's going on, but I just put mine at 7 just in case price fixtures. If it doesn't sell, I'll just lower it down to 5C. That's fine. Tabula, 14C. I ended up valuing it and getting 49% increased damage, so I just put it up a little higher, like 22C. We'll see if it sells or not. Queen of the Forest, 10C. I'm not actually going to sell it. I'm going to val it. It's actually a really insane roll as well. 34 cold, 25 lightning. 69 life, really, really nice roll. It sucks that the evasion is really low, but I'm going to be valuing all those, so it's all good to me. But I put it up for 10C because a roll like this is about 10 chaos, at least when I looked it up. So volatile drops was 91 chaos worth of volatile drops. So what that means is there's 91 chaos drops that you can't expect every 100 maps, but every so often you're going to get these kind of drops. Honestly, if I had to say, these 100 maps had some of the worst RNG I've ever seen. Didn't get a single Divine Orb. Didn't get a raw Exalt drop. Did not get a Doctor card. Did not get any good card from Diviners or anything like that. I really didn't get much out of this. This was purely just really bad luck, honestly. So you can expect a lot more normally. Like a single Exalt drop would boost the total profit made by like 25%, so it's pretty big. Anyways, so we're gonna keep going. Currency tab from 100 maps looks like this. 56 chaos is, well, 56 chaos. 71 chisels is 30 chaos. These are all prices I just looked up, so these are accurate. I think it was 2.4. Aux were 2.3 each, so 2.3 aux for 1 chaos, so that was 33 chaos. GCPs are 1 for 1, so that's 14 chaos. Alterations are about 1 for 10 right now, which is crazy. So that just sold. That's nice. Whoa, let's not destroy that. 49 GCP, sorry, 14 GCPs, that's 14 chaos. 189 alts is 19 chaos. 4 regals, that's 5 chaos. 277 fusings is where the bulk of our money comes from. 185 chaos, considering they're about 1.5 per right now, which is crazy. I guess a lot of people are trying to 6-link or something. Scours, 38, 16 chaos. 20 regrets, 13 chaos. 29 vals, 29 chaos. 11 white sextants, 22 chaos. So the currency we made total is 422 chaos. We're gonna sell this real quick, and then we'll go back to the video. Sorry, I'm actually not actually on D&D and still doing trades and all that. It's just these videos are just purely for a little bit of information, but I'm not taking this extremely seriously. Like I'm hoping you guys are enjoying and getting some value out of it, but in reality, I still want to, play the game. So 422 chaos total. Adding up every single map drops we got and the volatiles, we ended up with a 579 chaos ratio. Minus 93 invested. Profit 486 chaos. It took 4 hours to run all these maps. Chaos per hour 121.5 chaos per hour. So 1 exalt per hour. Basically, it just drops. If we take out the volatiles, the poet's pen and whatnot, and the time stays 4 hours, we end up with a 98.75 chaos per hour rundown, which is almost 1 exalt per hour, give or take. I think exalts are like what, 110 C, or are they like 120 now? I haven't checked in a while. Let's see. They are 100, yeah, 120. So we're 20% off from 1 exalt per hour. But like I said, this was extremely unlucky. Didn't get anything big. Didn't get any like amazing drop. That was just pretty much just your typical unlucky day, with except the poet's pen, which is a nice little boost. But other than that, we didn't really get much that was worth anything. That being said, we did get one thing that was actually worth quite a bit, and that is the Starkanja. I put it up for 5C. Like I said, I put mine up, some other one I had for 7C, because I'm going to be enchanting the one I got myself. Because if you look at this thing, it is a beauty. Perfect dexterity roll, which is a 1 in 20 chance, and then a perfect life roll, which is a 1 in 20 chance, which is basically a 1 in 400. If you go by 1 in 20 times 1 in 20, it's basically 400. So you have 1 in 400 chance of rolling this on a Starkanja, and then the evasion roll isn't great, but it's not that bad either. It's about halfway there. So this thing alone for the base is worth quite a bit, just considering the rolls. It's like just for OCD people who are willing to spend a little extra. So I'm gonna enchant it myself. Hope to get something like. Actually, I have no idea. Probably not tornado shot projectiles. I mean, I guess it could be could work. It'd probably worth a ton, but I'm sure there's some better ones as well. We'll see in due time what we end up doing. So, just want to hit you guys up with some little calculations, some little map drops. Show you guys how really easy it is to make currency. Like yesterday, that my tab was pretty much empty after doing all this really bad investments and like random things. And as you can see, today we're back to what is that? 3, 6, 7, almost. I want to say almost 10 exalts in this tab, maybe more. And then about, let's see, 486. 422, about 3.5 exalt in this tab. So it's really easy to make currency. You don't have to get extremely lucky. You don't have to craft some crazy stuff. Just map and be efficient at it. So if you guys really want me to do one, I can do a little video on how to be more efficient when it comes to mapping and whatnot, but I think there's already tons of videos like that on the internet, on YouTube, like how to map more efficiently and what you should do and how to like set up your hideout and what build to play and all that. But if you want me to, I can surely make a little guide on tips and tricks on how to make a little bit more currency than you might be making right now by just some simple things you can fix that is going to make you just way more efficient. So that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tomorrow we're going to be doing the sextant test for another 100 maps probably. Hopefully we get a doctor. That'd be 1 in 200, which is like twice as lucky as the average, but we're hoping. So thanks for watching once again. Matthew signing out.